again, we touched Brad last week, all the weapons he's using, how he just sees it and he gets it to everybody, it seems. To do that again, I mean, how big is that just in terms of his progression, that he's not targeting one guy ever, it seems?
Well, he shouldn't be. In our system, you know, if you're a receiver or running back or a tight end, you always have the opportunity to catch the football as long as the quarterback's doing it right and he's reading the coverage and he's working his progression versus that coverage. We have an answer with our system to whatever they do on defense. So that shows you when multiple guys are catching footballs like they are 9-10 guys a game, that he's really going through his progression. And I take my hat off to him for last week, because they threw some wrinkles just like Nebraska did with coverages, and they changed some things up for him in the game, and he was able to adjust during the game and continue to throw the ball and not have any turnovers. That was huge.
I was going to say no turnovers in this one. How big is that for him and just his continued, another step taken in his journey?
It's big because it was a big emphasis for us. We're not going to give them the ball. Duke did a great job with creating turnovers, and just a credit to him adjusting on the sideline when they switched coverages up and being able to go into the game and say, you know what, that's not exactly there. I'm gonna throw it to this guy, or you know what, I might just lead him outside because that's too tight of a coverage. To the average eye, it might be, hey, that's a bad ball. Or to me, it's like, okay, we're coming back to the sideline, and I'm glad you threw it where you threw it, because anywhere else it would have been a bad decision based on where you were going.
Right now, but
that was huge. That was huge for him, because he started to see it better. Now this week's going to be another challenge.
Now Stacy has obviously had the drop the other night, and he's just kind of had a little bit of a rough start with the injury and everything. Coach talked about having to get him right. How do you go about now getting him right and getting him on track?
Giving him the confidence. He's a member. He's part of our team. He's part of our family. He does a lot of great things, and we just got to continue to build his confidence so he can go in there and make the plays he needs to make for our team.
Yes, you guys have quite a few young guys, from Kyle to Braxton. What makes them, right out of high school, be able to, contribute the way they have been able to?
Part of it's their high school program. There's a lot of credit to their coaches in high school. They've done a great job with those kids and coach them really well. The other part is ownership on those kids. If they come in and they're not like a regular freshman who's enjoying the college experience, they came in here and worked from day one. And they sacrificed, they put in the extra time. They had no summer break, and it's paying off for them.